Okay. Trying to stream. Starting in the menu. Curzon's out of the room. I'm doing this to stall for a minute to see if anything stupid happens while the game loads. Because that was my problem with some of the weird inconsistencies with this game. With other games as well, with our internet being stupid. I want to do more live streams. But things were being dumb, and that might have been me accidentally having certain modes enabled. Or holding at least. If it was me accidentally having certain settings enabled, I'm gonna laugh. Because, oh, wouldn't that figure? Though I also, like I said, and it was because I knew our internet could be kind of spotty, I have that experimental frame drop prevention mode enabled, where if frames should drop, it just lowers the bitrate of the stream. And that essentially prevents shenanigans from occurring. Which I think is a good compromise at the cost of basically having, you know, certain issues that could arise from that. But so the bee can stand on flowers and stuff. And if you hold the button, you get longer hovers, but if you tap it, you use up slightly less, and that's still technically a mechanic.
Oh.
So long, suckers.
A bee I am.
Not.
And if we were going to take everything from a game as a canon, that statement is true because a Japanese only like Earthbound manga, Buzzbuzz was actually a rhinoceros beetle.
Yeah. Everything is not catching fire. But now I've said that, everything will catch fire.
I'll have to see it, like...
No! The thing is, with certain settings disabled, just because we pass a certain threshold doesn't mean, oh, that was the problem. That could just be happenstance. That's the issue. Because the other thing, and I looked up some stuff to understand streaming better, because I had never tried live streaming, I wondered why OBS on my end would often have like a really high frame spike. On. Flags our entire being. Also, this power-up was initially designed as a detriment. And I wanted to show if you touch water, the bee suit disappears.
You don't touch what we...
You have to crawl on the queen.
Oh, nice.
Initially, when they devised the bee suit, it was devised as a detriment.
Why did they make it a detriment?
They wanted a power-up that was a punishment. But then they decided, oh no, we're actually having fun flying around as a bee. That one won't be a punishment. But then someone was like, we need a power-up that's a punishment. So someone, Spring Mario.
So it's literally designed to be terrible?
Yes.
I really hate when a game you learn into that.
You don't need to upgrade him. You don't need to. As I check the chat constantly, just in case. Stream's still holding. But basically, I figured out when I get spikes like that, where on my end, the bitrate shoots up. Oh god, chunky low poly toe to the side there. This game wasn't meant to be blown up like this. Basically, you can't see it because I'm not recording.
You say, like, chunky low poly Toad to the side, and you're not wrong, but Proto Captain Toad, here ain't exactly a looker.
Basically, I figured out by doing some research. I wonder why OBS on my end would have the big random spikes, because I keep seeing those. I was like, my settings? Why am I getting spikes? And someone was like, oh, if you get random spikes, you're actually outputting where OBS is not keeping up with your internet. The spikes are basically OBS trying to offset the unused data that basically couldn't be transferred. So, like, if you're seeing spikes like that, your internet might be garbage. Even though I don't think... saved. No mail. I don't think the spikes are that bad with the experimental 0 frame drop mode. As long as the stream holds, I don't give a shit, basically. Like, I don't.
You know what is all kind of about it? This game was not meant to be blown up like this. The little, like, low poly versions of galaxies, when you're choosing them on the selection screen, it's like that. That looks like an, ooh, this was not meant to be viewed in this high of a resolution. Yeah.
Yeah. You can walk out of it, I just need to keep spinning. If you literally just spin. Yeah, like that. Just save some time getting up here. I'm not doing this normal. Long as streams somewhat hold, I'm fine. Though again, that experimental mode to not lose frames could also have been screwing up our streams. But that mode, I think, is necessary because our internet can be problematic. But we are holding really well right now. Again, I don't want to jinx anything.
As problematic as my opinion.
So long, boys. I do like Y for spinning for attack reasons, because, I mean, shaking the controller is fun and all, but sometimes I do want to just basically hit a button. I was just trying to stream, see if the settings being off would fix some problems, or not. Hard to know. To spin, do a Kong attack. You have to spin first, do that. It's basically a really convenient lock-on, which I like, and I've always liked, and figuring that out as a child was really cool.
I thought this fight had a little cutscene when you guys up here.
No.
Game, what was that?
What do you mean, what was that?
You did the holding.
He was moving, but the lock-on's like really good. Oh,
That's some Dark Souls always tracking right there.
cutting heat down, taking a drink. God, Honey Hive is going like fast. Hopefully we do that now.
Oh, time to ignore that.
Yeah, that one still can't be opened, but I'm stars. We'll ignore that for a minute, definitely. Yes, sir, Bob.
Smash cut to the final. Smash cut to the final point. Yeah. Yep. Still ignoring it. You know, I just realized Bugaboo might have been a joke on Bugaboo because it's another name for a bugbear.
Now I'm thinking about the Mugbear.
We don't talk about the bugbear.
Here we do. Love me some Mugbear. Mugbear is like the greatest thing because I just like fun. Come on, boys.
I also wonder if the Mugbear was named so because of a bugbear.
It's the Mugbear. It's a bear and it mugged you. Love the Mugbear. That's funny. Like you can shake like a maniac, but like that also really does mess up the gyros. I do like the Y button for most spinning needs. Just slam him. 3 hits, but this boss starts flying around and spinning, dropping bombs. You hang out by the plant. And then the 3rd hit, he'll do whoop stuff.
It's like a little 3.
Yeah, except now he's slightly faster. And you can also, if you want to, oh, it's fine. You can hang out. You have to be fast.
The speed run.
Spin, do a normal loop. Got him.
Yeah, the speed run.
Man.
You have to play every game like you're speed running. Suboptimal gameplay, man.
You have to play every game like you're gonna die in 30 minutes.
Because I find it so funny to see people swing the quote around about like protecting gamers from themselves and optimizing the fun out of a game, and yet you're the people that then shit.
Oh god damn it!
And yet you're the people that then shit your adult diapers when speedrunning tech is removed.
Not good, egg. That's the one I was thinking of. It's literally just a single mini planet. Touch a panel. And this is a good example of what people are talking about with just other things. Like, these start blue and they turn yellow.
And again, never noticed.
Yeah, it's just a running theme. If you touch the panels again, they go off, and I wanted to show that. And you can't jump, unfortunately, and reactivate panels. which is a little bit dumb. I get it, but it's a little bit... Yeah.
Now, to be fair, if you could jump and reactivate skills, you would kind of have the opposite problem of jumping on them to change them, so...
Bah. That shuts everybody down.
But the Spike's hitbox is still active, isn't it?
Yes. Cool. Take another drink. It's not that hard. I mean, it's actually, like, you know, pretty simple, even if you activate panels. Discover an enemy base. For basic game completion, if you're not going for 100%, because this confuses people, you need to beat the bosses. And the thing about the boss fights, because this confuses people, boss fights give you grand stars. You need to get most of the grand stars to then get the prompt for the minimum amount of stars to beat the game. Because it's technically 60 stars to beat the game, but if you're missing a grand star, you actually won't get that 60 star prompt. Oh god, surfing mission.
Everybody go surfing. Surfing USA.
Damn. I do like the... Well, oh.
Imagine, and doesn't Galaxy 2 do this? Imagine if saying no way if that cost you a life. Isn't there a mission in Galaxy 2 if you deny it, you just die? I remember people making a joke about that for something.
Okay, so because we're using motion controls, wants us to hold the controller, and you literally hold it, and you turn by twisting the controller. And then B is speed up, but the time is generous, and you, like, this is the speed without B, and you basically can, like, you can be subtle.
This is also like, also the like most amount of coins you will ever see in something. The game never gives you that many coins again.
I might end up falling off the coin. I might not. Well, if you let off the gas and do little baby turns, because the time is quite generous, and you can also tap the gas. And someone basically, what they said is true, even in the hard challenge later, the time is so generous, if you just let off the gas when you're turning, you do get a sharper turn because you're not going as fast, because that's a physics thing. Because the best time, you can actually go like over that minute and 30 and win. That's just a like record thing, but it scares people into thinking they need a minute and 30, which you don't. So you can take.
I think the amount of
it's like 2.5. Beat it anyway.
I was gonna say, I think the time, it's, I think, like, double.
It's like 2.5 minutes! And then they're
and
like...
Then I think the harder one...
No, the harder one's also like 2.5.
Because the funny thing is, the time is so generous. I think when we did the regular recording of this that hasn't gone up, I asked about the time, and I believe you said the time was, like, entirely pointless.
Almost.
Or if not entirely pointless.
No! I said the best time is kind of pointless because you can go like 2.5 minutes. If you pass like 2.5 minutes, they look at you like, okay, my dude, you suck. Get out of here.
Suck. To avoid the hungry Luma, I see.
It's outside and expensive. We can deal with that in a minute. Big legs, move. Now, I want to do something. Or try to. Which isn't exactly hard. I just never did it in the original recording.
There is always the chance of something not working in this version, but it seems like it's built off the source code of the original Galaxy, so it should probably still work.
You need to time it so that you land your triple jump. Like, own that thing. So this is... I need to hit, like, the triple jump on the top. Try this dumb thing for a minute, because if I do it, it's just kind of neat. The position, because you get 1, 2...
What do you do when you get up there? Because you have landed on the top.
No! You need to hit... Because you can't do it like this. You need to... When you land on this part, you're ending a triple jump right there.
Oh, I see.
So I'm trying to find the position, because it's 1, 2, 3. So I need my 2 to get me up there. 1, 2. Almost. I'm looking for an exact, like, center point. When people know the game, they know what I'm trying to do. Because you land, like... Because when you triple jump, it's 1, 2, 3. So you need to position so that you do 1, 2, and you land the 3rd jump. Damn it. If I hit it, no, I'm kind of wasting time, but like, I think when you get up there, I don't know if you're supposed to spin immediately. You're messing with the gravity in a funny way, because the launch
Well,
start...
again, there's always a chance this might not even work in this.
I'm pretty sure it works in this version.
I said if that one texture glitch was like Mario in the Observatory is still there, this version is likely built off the original like source code of the Wii version.
Should have looked this up beforehand.
Just move on. You can look it up later and then do it.
Essentially, if you triple jump at the right apex, the launch star is simply trading you to the next gravity well, but because the launch star is like getting you in the next line of gravity, it is possible to triple jump and basically land.
I just played the game normally because of the it could always be like removed or something.
Yeah,
Again, I feel like it being removed or whatever is highly...
because you can't do it like that. You have to do a triple jump, and I think you have to spin. Wish someone was around in the chat that knew what I was trying to show off, because it's funny.
Because, like, I never saw any complaints about, like, speed running stuff being removed, but then again, people kept complaining with this re-release about the price of the whole of the game being 70, even though it was only 70 if it was both of them together.
Because essentially what you're doing, because you're triple jumping, you're hitting the gravity you're not supposed to be hitting. And that's why like you're just barely in the range. I would have to, because you need a bullet bill to crack that open. Oh, look into that if that's possible. I might also just be missing the mark. Because if you do it, the reason I didn't show that off in the initial playthrough, I knew about that glitch for years, but I was under the impression when you do it, you skip an activation cutscene, meaning the boss fight down here doesn't start. But what I learned later, if you walk to where the boss fight should start, you can still get it to start. For years, I thought that wasn't a thing. Okay, we're about to... I also wanted to stall for a minute, because in the middle of the boss, close to when my streams kept cutting off, and that one setting is off, meaning at the moment, it might awkwardly... If it's still doing stupid nonsense, cut out the boss fight. If it continues past that, this will be one of the best streams if I get to that point. To get up the boss, you just need to get on his leg and it gravitates. So you just start running up. Watching that timer just in case. Oh, figure out. Maybe do it as a bonus thing because you can replay levels. One bullet bill. Now, with proper aim, if you get a bullet bill chasing you, you can flip over the wall, but I just happened to do that before the boss ends, and I'm still under time, so that's cool. Oh, look up the trick thing later. I think it still works in this version. I just didn't.
Because we initially did 3D All-Stars, but people can confirm if it worked in 3D All-Stars now.
It works in 3D All-Stars. I know it works in 3D All-Stars because I showed off that other speedrunning glitch. And okay, with that out of the way, we can continue on a little bit just to see if my stream drops and I can do a couple of extra things.
How much is that Hungry Luma?
That's what I was about to find out. Because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Look.
Ball of flame represents the power of the observatory. We call it the beacon. Recover a grand star, beacon will grow. Comet Observatory can use that power to fly across the universe. Once all the power is restored, we'll be even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Power on in a new dome. Okay. Newly opened dome is called the Fountain. Quite relaxing. Have you looked at the map? It contains information about the galaxies. In Japanese, the dome is the bathroom.
I was going to wait until you got in there to point out in Japan the fountain is the bathroom, so I guess that's poo water. Even though it's called the bathroom, there's not a toilet in there.
Mm-hmm. 400.
You don't even have that much.
391.
Oh, there's mail. Mail time!
Peach just gives you extra lives, but we're literally about to cross the time threshold. I might literally stop for just a minute, because it's got less than 30 seconds. Watch that! See if the stream awkwardly drops. I'm literally just stalling just to see.
I'm stalling.
It's about to cross over. If it holds, maybe removing that setting fix my problems. We're just a few seconds away. It's the only reason I'm not playing. 58, 59. Still going. was my problem. I'm going to fucking kill somebody. Oh.
You mean you're going to unalive them?
Alright. I do need to stall for an extra minute. I'm also making sure we're in this damn category.
10 stars, 12 Marios.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay, good. And it looks like it's still holding strong. Because the buffer wasn't exactly 30. It would buffer about, like, now. It's still going. I think.
I'm still doing it.
Our streams being random nonsense, I think, might have been that one setting. People said OBS does that. We'll come back for the one guy in a minute. So I'm gonna
just go to the poo fountain.
Gonna stream a little bit longer then. Seems like that was my problem this entire night. Or that's just happenstance. 9, 15, 12. Space junk.
Don't talk about your
Space junk. We're still streaming. This is why you Google things. People have the same problem. Could be happenstance, though. But the fact I did go in and disable the one mode seems to be what might have been causing some of those random drops, meaning they weren't drops. It's just OBS, for some reason, defaulted to the mode where they thought, for reasons unknown, I was trying to enable that, even though I would have streams where that would never get enabled, and it seems like some of those longer streams might have been started without that one mode enabled.
Somehow.
People said sometimes you accidentally enable it, because if you're accidentally hitting the keyboard, because of the way the hotkeys work. Also, if you fall, the nearest gravity is supposed to grab you. So you can generally drop and be safe. This is a stable stream, Curtin. This is a stable stream! I'm streaming! And this is why I kept Googling things! That and people...
Hey look, Olimar's a ship. Space junk is a fitting place for this, am I right? Pikmin is trash.
Pikmin 1 is trash.
Uh-huh.
I said it. Fight me, motherfuckers.
Duh.
Whoa, we're streaming stuff and it's somewhat stable, guys. Don't care if nobody's here. This was less about getting people in here and more about if I have all these settings on, can I actually hold a decent stream? Because according to all the metrics I looked up, yes, I can. And yet, for some reason, everything was on fire. And it seems like everything being on fire was a result of maybe my own confusing settings. There's the code. You live, you learn. Which is also why I enabled that mode that causes the bitrate to go to complete ass to save my stream.
Yeah, it's a problem when Paper Mario has generic toads, but none of you complain about the rest of the Toad Brigade being generic toads.
This section scares people.
Very understandable.
It is far more lenient than it looks.
But I felt like one time I had a weird glitch here where I thought a platform was supposed to spawn and it didn't. So I don't know what happened with that. Especially because as shown with those platforms in the back, but like the range at which the platforms
I'm taking this extra slow.
The range at which the platforms are supposed to spawn is actually quite large, so I have no idea what ass backwards movement I did to cause like a weird glitch where a platform did not platform under my feet.
It's Radius.
Like I just said,
No!
the Radius is super
From
long.
my understanding, or the way I remember someone talking about this, and it's the speedrun curse, when you're doing weird movement and weird angles, the radius is not like a one-to-one perfect.
Like, if you try to long jump to these platforms as an example, the angle you long jump, you could literally jump between the triggers.
I believe that's how it was explained, yes.
That would explain it.
Yes, Curzon! And when you think about it that way, that's not inherently bad game design. It's just, like...
It is funny to see when a game, like... when a game is like, oh, you're too fast for the game.
Or if not too fast, it's like, you literally jumped between the thinnest fucking line imaginable. It's like the cursed bonks of Mario 64. Which are especially funny when no one knows about the cursed bonks. It's funny watching people basically get ass blasted by the cursed bonks of Mario 64. We've all been there, right?
4-4 or 5. Ooh, good thing. If that was 4-4-4, we would be in a very different scenario.
I'm probably gonna go feed the hungry Luma. I'm stopping just because you probably hear me scratching an itch. Oh my god. I'm not leaving, I'm just scratching. Jesus.
What galaxy does that Hungry Luma create?
It's that... I don't remember the name, it's the Sweet Path. It's not Candy Road, but the name has completely eluded me. It's Sweet something. I know exactly what it is, I just cannot remember the name.
I think it's... Unless this was Galaxy 2, I think it's Sweet Treat Galaxy.
I think it
Again,
is.
unless I am hearing something like Galaxy 2.
Not in a minute.
Well, these are just the weird... these are just the American names. Some galaxies in... Oh, Sweet Treat Galaxy. These are just the American names. Certain galaxies in Japan have absolutely wild names.
Yeah, Sweet Tweet Galaxy, Rocky Road.
Boo.
It's how I described it! And you get a Mario 3 rendition.
Also, they call it Rocky Road, but I know it's an ice cream cone, but I would expect, instead of being a bunch of, like, holes in the platform...
In case people watch this out of context, or just jump in, because people often, you can long jump over those. Just watch them do that, because hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Basically, if people randomly join, or need some context, because sometimes people want to ask, I've played Galaxy 1 as a child on the Wii. We recorded the 3D All-Stars version for YouTube, but I put the YouTube footage in the backlog, and I'm going to edit that. After the whole Rudolph Let's Play, because right now on YouTube, as a Christmas event, I'm editing a Rudolph game. Because yes, that's real. I've talked about that game, I've seen people, what the fuck are you going on about? Rudolph what? What game? Like, like what, Dolph? Rudolph the who now? Game is very much real.
And it shouldn't be.
Sweaty palms. Long jumps help, but if you don't want to long jump...
Honestly, because this is consistent where it's the 3, like...
Yes.
Because this is basically consistent where...
Ooh, fucking physics. First real death, and it's due to a physics thing. Damn it.
I feel like that section is arguably easier for the most part.
There's gonna be random deaths in this.
I'm pretty sure, and being serially, unless I'm wrong, I think
That section is...
I'm pretty sure Egoraptor died like 5 or 10 times in this section. Because that man is not good at video games.
Well, one, death is a good way to get, service and stuff. And realistically, what I was going to say, you want to long jump for literally the dumb thing I just did, because as soon as I long jumped...
Well, like I said, that... Well, you did die the one time.
Well, I slipped because of the...
Slippery biscuit, that
Oh,
Mario.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Egoraptor died there more, and other than the physics thing, I think, because that section is always...
There's going to be death in this!
It's always Man, you have to do a no damage, no death speedrun, or your opinion is invalid!
There's going to be death! I'm doing 100%! You know, damn it, you know... God, hold on. I can't talk. I can't talk. Let me try again. You know damn well
You say, you know, like, that there's going to be death.
There's high likelihood of death in a bunch of sections.
Except recording curse. Oh, you die in the easy shit only a 4-year-old will ever die to, and then you basically Godmaster speedrun the hard parts.
Block! Oh, rolling! Rolling. I can talk about the dumb thing I did as a child, which actually is a great tip for this.
I think that's how they want you to actually play this.
Okay, yes and no, but not the way I do it. Because I got all the buttons. Alright, I'll explain when we get it. Okay, alright. So, the ball is motion controlled. You have to get on the ball. When you're on it, they want you to hold the controller up. And when you hold it up, A is jump, and then you tilt to move the ball. I'm tilting without doing my trick yet. What I do, I literally take the controller, I press the controller into my palm, and I use my palm as a center point, and I play this like it's a flight stick.
Because this version of the game and 3D All-Stars point out the holding the controller up, that's why I was like, I feel like they want me to do a flight stick thing.
But that's the only
but
way.
So many people are stupid and don't.
This is the only way I did this flight stick bullshit with a Wii remote.
I said I'm pretty sure this is how they want me to play
I am
it.
digging the Joy-Con into my palm as a pivot point. Damn it. It's because I started kind of losing the motion.
Well, and also because you are rolling, the other thing is, well, the one path, because it's wider and stuff, is supposed to be easier. The flower beds are slanted.
Yes. The palm thing has literally been how I've done this. I said stupid shit would happen. It's fine though. I get.
Don't worry. This is the part of the game everyone hates, so no one will cry skill issue.
But the palm thing, I have a.
The motion control sections like this are the parts everyone hates.
Basically.
So you won't hear the call of the great skill issue, bird.
Because it's the end.
I forgot that one was really short.
Yes!
Because it's supposed to be the easy baby one for dumb babies.
I just rolled because...
Even with dying, again, I'm pretty sure you're still doing better than Egoraptor, but I'm not going to completely... Because I said no one likes the motion
palm?
section, I'm not going to completely bust his balls on
Also, also, to explain the palm thing, because my dominant hand is left, so when I do that palm thing, I am moving a joystick with my right hand, basically. Because my dominant hand is left, but I don't swap to my dominant hand. Oh, God. Prankster comments!
And just like a real prank, they're terrible, unfunny, and everyone is miserable by the end.
Fuck you, buddy.
That's not very nice. I know.
Prankster comments are dumb.
Does the board show what prankster comment is?
Yeah, it was red. It's Speedy.
I can't remember. Is that shit fixed or
What?
Is it fixed to be a Speedy comment?
I don't remember if the first one. Comets are the most idiotic thing in this game because of comet cycles. Because in a casual run, you are never going to have correct comet cycles.
That's why I asked the...
What?
That was why I asked, because that guy made a video, it was like, determining how prankster comments worked 15 years after the game came out or something. Like, that's why I asked, is this one rigged to always be a Speedy comment?
I don't remember. I think they might do the Speedy as your first one. I can't recall.
Because I thought red was something else for a second, and it's like, no, wait, that's the white one.
Yes, fair enough. Now, with that said, comets generally are not too bad.
The comet types that I think aren't that bad, because...
Damn it.
The comets that I think are generally not that bad in this game, because there's a type of them that exist in this game, I'm pretty sure. The only ones in this game are the red, white, yellow, and purple. Blue don't exist in
Blue are in this game.
They're in the first game? Oh wait, duh, the other type.
Yes, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, so basically because of that, I think blue, red, and yellow, I think, are all not that bad. The ones that can go eat a fat one are the white ones. You should not have avoided that. That is some bullshit.
Skill.
That is not skill.
Skill.
You were running through the muck that was slowing you down.
You don't understand how the game works. Skill.
I do understand how the game works, and you should have been slowed down.
I was slow.
Basically, I think generally like I said, red, blue, and yellow are generally not really that bad, barring a few exceptions of each of them. Again, it's the white. The white commons are the ones that can eat a fat one. And I guess also selectively purple.
Okay, I have 2.5 minutes to beat the boss.
Oh, Galaxy!
Hold on! I'm losing time. It's gonna be like 2 minutes-ish. No.
On that surface, apparently.
Oh god. No, I mean, this boss.
Right there.
Well, remember, timers in this game keep going. So I have basically 1:45.
You're probably going to... Because the game will actually freeze the timer for cutscenes like that, and it's the first boss.
Hit him.
You will probably beat him in about... There's about 1:20 left. Actually, I say that.
Hit him!
Well, actually, I say that, but it's like, well, he's 4 hits. It takes about 3 seconds to get a hit, so you might actually be able to beat the balls before...
Hit him!
Before minute 30, but... Let's see, can you do that? Yeah,
Hit him!
You beat him before minute 30. Now, I know the timer keeps going.
That was what concerned me, is the timer! Because it keeps going! If it was... it's the first boss. Okay.
I really do feel like that's something they should have changed for this version. Because that is, like I said, when...
No, that's why I said there
playing...
might be a bunch of death.
When we were playing Sunshine, that's the one thing I will still think... I will still say I think Sunshine did better. This game should have frozen the timer. Because that makes certain missions really damn tight.
It's the first boss, so that speedrun's pretty good. Fucking comets, fucking comet cycles. Now in a casual run, that almost doesn't matter. Almost with a caveat, because comet cycles are dumb! Because comet cycles create an issue where the comets appear and disappear in a weird interval. You can also open that just to see what... yeah, it's Battle Rock.
Battle Rock Theater.
Comets appear and disappear with hidden criteria that make no sense. And if you're trying to speedrun this game, you need comets.
Or even casually, if you're playing the game casually but trying to 100% it, it's still kind of a problem because it has like all I'm missing are the comments, so now I just need the game to give me the good RNG to get those to spawn.
Except that's the thing, it's not RNG based. It's not RNG. Comments have a criteria that gets them to spawn. It's not RNG based, technically. The issue is that there is basically like an order of magnitude in events. So you can throw shells. You throw the shell, it's basically a weapon. There's a chest.
Like, really, if you've seen a Magic Koopa, normally doesn't save until mid or late game or in Mario games.
So, that's the thing about, it's not, like, random. It's just a weird event order that the only reason it seems random is because the criterias are obtuse. Like, they're incredibly obtuse. It would feel random, but it's because there is literally an order of magnitude.
That is something I do kind of wish this, like, version of the game that, if not changed, to giving you at least a better, like, tracking for.
I love this theme. Now I can mention the cool thing nobody knows. Because I've seen people... Yeah, I just did that. The green magic becomes a shell, but if you spin near the magic, you'll make it a shell faster. People don't actually know that's a mechanic.
I find it funny how the Magic Koopa
You can kill these guys.
How the Magic Koopa symbols are just circles and triangles.
She's attacking me with the PlayStation.
Except it's not full PlayStation, it's only 2 for symbols.
There's an X in there. Magic Koopa magic. This train's spastic.
That's now recognized as a slur in America. You can't say that anymore.
I know, but it's
America finally called
But
off.
it's fun to talk about that because that was the English version, but they printed the American English version in European PAL discs and basically pissed off all of Europe.
Yes.
Enemy base spotted! We've detected a massive energy spike! I'm not even done.
Now, to be fair, you did at least open most areas here.
Yes, but
Detecting our eyes and energy in your sector, Packhead. The energy of my
your
sector
sector is just between me and Miss Pac.
Thank you very much.
You're thinking about Pac-Man's sector now.
Are they going to repack World 3 because the guy they got to voice Pac-Man in English apparently is the guy from World 3?
Damn it. It's unpacked. What does that mean?
Uh-huh.
It's Pac-Man unpacked instead of repacked.
They should have called it repackaged. Or repacked. It's just repacked.
Oh, yeah, baby! Woo! I did it! Not exactly what I was trying to do, but close enough to what I was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Oh, well, I can explain something I talked about vaguely.
What?
What is this?
Hungry Oma.
What does that mean?
Secret mission.
Yeah, this is a secret mission. I don't remember the numbers for these off the top of my head. This one was ridiculous.
Yeah, you have 17.
Yeah.
How?
What?
How would you even?
You go in the maze. Because you can come out of here. Alright. It's actually a good opportunity. So, in the maze, Goombas and the rocks, because when you kick a Goomba, if you don't jump on it, Starbits. Rocks, Starbits. See?
Mm-hmm.
If I find grass,
You planted grass? Grass?
if you touch the grass, you can get like grass and flowers, Starbits.
That's the Vito.
There's the regular.
Yeah, there's the actual mission.
See? You said how? That's how. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they put the.
It'd be something if Capcom remastered that. Except they're never going to do that.
There's also Starbits around the planet, and to get out of the. Do that.
Especially because if they, like... Because that game was, like, super built for the Wii. If they remaster that, there would have to be, like... Honestly, I like Switch and, like, Switch 2 exclusive, because I was going to say Switch and PC, but you could use PC for the pointer moments, but the moments of motion controls would be you just, like, rubbing your mouse aggressively. You're trying to give that game controller support.
This is one of my favorite hidden missions in this game, though.
Trying to give that game controller support sounds terrible.
Shush, Yoshi head. Planet Yosh.
I want to ride the Yosh.
So, the mission, defeat all the Goombas.
I probably made this observation when we recorded this, because this is where my brain goes now. I wonder if this is literally just the Yoshi had from the file select menu, but was a wood texture applied.
So, the mission, defeat all the Goombas.
That wouldn't surprise me.
There is no time limit. There is no trick here. Defeat the Goombas. If you want to, you can. Spin. Do the kicking thing.
Kicking? I want to do some kicking. Should probably do the stomping.
You can't stomp and get... Oh, it's like 2 more guys. Bump. Bump. Bump.
was 4 more, now it's 2. I had 4 biscuits, and I ate 1. Then I only had 3.
Kick him. Kick him!
Kicking! I want to do some kicking.
Hold on. Yoshi's nose had steam coming out of it, so if you're not paying attention, that hurts you.
You can run into that. That's the only obstacle here other than the Goombas.
Go that way.
The honor of the white
Sit
sedan.
down.
Left your icon.
We're safe!
You're safe.
Bump the baby.
And I believe that owner of the white sedan line, that was a
Reference to one of the...
At the time, one of, I believe, the animators had a white sedan.
This stream's going good for once. It's a Christmas miracle, guys! Yeah, baby!
Oh boy!
100% nonsense. No, the speed runs! In my mind, really are not that...
I said most of the red, blue, and yellow comments, I think, are not that bad. It's the white and purple comments.
Oh, purple? We can talk about later. It depends, person. I say it depends. But the one caveat, because purple are purple coins, and certain purple coins are good. Kinda easy. Certain purple coins are so stupid. Damn it.
For a while, the last 2 emissions
That most people end up having problems with are usually purple coins. Because there's specific purple coin missions that are awful. There are purple coin missions that are awful. There are purple coin missions that are fine.
Alright, if that's all of our ship, does that mean that Pikmin is canon to the Mario universe?
Oh, damn it. Gravity.
Because people take, like, canon way too seriously. So my Twitter was having a meltdown recently that Crossworlds infers that the Wii and DS versions of colors are happening simultaneously. Now, to be fair to people a tiny bit, this isn't just a McCannon scenario. It's like we have like all the other characters appear in the DS version. It's like we have Knuckles, Blaze, Silver, Shadow, Omega, and Rouge, I believe, all appear in the DS version. It's like, where were you motherfuckers when I needed you? Why weren't any of you helping? So I can kind of understand it in that regard. Because one of the Cross-World tracks was Sweet Mountain, and if you're playing as Silver or Blaze, they talk about remembering being there, and I believe it was said when like people ask which version of colors is canon, is it the Wii version or DS, and he was like, both.
Mm-hmm. Although I'm not too reckless at the time. Because running back isn't that complicated. The time, again, keeps going. I have 1:09 to get back across the platforms. Which, again, I don't think is that bad. The caveat, as long as you just kind of not overdo it, unless you want to overdo it, you need to know where the exact, like...
Yeah, where the exact tree is.
Yeah, this is...
Although I can't remember, while the timer does keep going and that's annoying. To be fair, I can't remember. Is this one of those games that has, as the timer goes on, it actually starts counting down slower?
Meaning
that you technically have more time than the game.
I don't remember. Oh, baby. Stream holding good now.
Oh, baby, a triple.
I've wanted to do live stream stuff. This stream is like one of the best streams we've had recently. Battle Rock. Suspicion.
Go back and do the normal mission, because we did
Yoshi.
We did the bonus before the actual mission.
You can do that. There's no rule that says you can't.
But the flow chart, man.
Talk about the game and just memories, because again, I'm not making fun of people.
We
But
don't talk about the game. We use the game as a vehicle to talk about other things. That's how the streams are supposed to go.
I talked about this person on and off a lot. And again, I was not making fun of this person at all. She just comes to mind where it was that woman, and I said she either deleted her Twitch channel, or if she didn't delete it, she changed the name, where she casually played games, and I had basically hung out with her a few years ago, and she would just casually play some games, and she got 3D All-Stars when it was new. She couldn't beat PD Piranha in Sunshine, so she gave up on Sunshine? Galaxy! She was like right at the end and gave up on Galaxy, which amuses me because she was like 1 grand star away from getting the...
What happens if you fling Toad into the void, or will it not launch there?
No, if you fling him into the void, he dies. People kill him all the time. He disappears.
That's great.
You can launch that man into space.
Oh, that's great.
Just taking a drink. Also, stretching.
Big stretch. Why don't you take
I mean, to be fair, I could, I guess. That is good. You can launch that. Everyone knows you can launch that man into space. I didn't do it. I hate this boss.
the butthole?
This boss.
That sounds like a skill issue.
A lot of people hate this boss.
Sounds like a skill issue. Have you ever tried getting the good?
So, if you hit this boss on the ass, it... Like, you can hit the individual bombs. But, if you hit the bat, he flips over instantly. It's been...
Isn't the way though... The fact that after you hit it, the
I think
seems
if
to
you...
do that sinking down thing, I'm pretty sure...
I don't remember. Because the issue becomes...
Exactly. You don't sound good.
It's just the lineup is kind of weird. With extra health, you can...
Face, pink, face, pink.
Damn it! It's not the hardest boss. I just... Yeah.
Cowards. player be able to take multiple down at once. Or maybe even all three of them if they're
Damn it!
lined up in the correct way.
Damn it.
Don't worry, that boss is vulnerable for a fortnight.
Yes. I just hate the boss because you kind of end up needing the face ting. That was always my issue.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Go watch anyone play that boss because of the awkward angle and the way Mario runs. Everyone ends up face tinging.
Yeah, I beat it no damage when I was 5.
I came out of the womb and I already had a top 10 speedrun time.
Uh-huh.
Two more there. Don't remember what this is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the hamster galaxy.
At the very least, because I need to edit, I'll at least, at this point, probably beat all of this
I
Dom.
would say just beat this Dawn because I'm pretty sure that Hungry Luma, that's another, it takes like 500 or something.
We don't have to do a Hungry Luma now.
My point.
I know what your point.
My point was, it's one of those you might not even be able to do it if you wanted to.
Dome. You see, this stream's going good. My plan, if it would hold, I would go kind of long. And we're doing such a good rate. Maybe it was that setting this entire time.
The pickles were under his tongue the whole time.
People will talk about this level, but when people talk about this level, they talk about the Kaizo ROM hack version of that level.
Because you brought that up in the...
Hold on, I love this.
Hey, you phased through the platform. Meaning they don't have a collision underneath. Interesting. You talked about that in the original recording, and I was like, how could you make that Kaizo in the way they made it Kaizo? Isn't it the notes are under the platform?
There you go!
That's why I said I have such mixed feelings on Galaxy Kaizo, because on the one hand, the game is so rigid, there are a lot
We can go check.
That's why I said I
don't have to feed them.
I have mixed feelings on Galaxy Kaizo, because on one
Hold
hand...
on. You don't have to feed them now.
Yeah.
Normally, okay, the first one, they went up incrementally.
400.
The beginnings are... It's fine.
My point was... I knew it was going to be a number we didn't even have.
Yes.
Anyway, my point was like Galaxy Kaizo, this is...
Wait. Oh, no.
We haven't touched Battle Rock.
I was making sure everything else was done.
We haven't even touched... my point is like
I
Galaxy...
wanna rock!
My point was Galaxy Kaizo, that Kaizo frustrates me way more than other Kaizos. All Kaizos frustrate me.
Yes.
But what I mean by that is, on the one hand, there are certain sections where it's like, because of the rigid way Galaxy was designed, certain parts aren't that asshole-ish and are actually kind of reasonable. And then they do shit like the hurry-scurry, and it's like, damn it, you were going so good. At least from what I remember. I will admit, it has been a hot minute since I looked at Galaxy Kaizo. I need to go back to check to make sure I'm not talking out of my ass.
The thing is, though, and the reason... Because... And it's just in the title, and you can tell by the, extra menu and stuff, and I can do this just to prove a point, it's 1 plus 2.
No.
In case anyone's wondering why that's in the title, I just put 1 plus 2. What I mean by 1 plus 2, it's the collection. It's a physical copy, but... And, because there are certain people that are still under this one kooky impression. Switch 1 games play on the Switch 2. I've seen people argue that that's not a thing. I mean that, yes.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's some shit I don't blame people for not knowing, because I will be fair and say Nintendo did kind
You
of.
can also
like,
hold on. Do that, which is cool.
Like, there's some shit with the Switch 2. I'm like, I don't entirely blame people for, like, the misinformation or misconception. Nintendo did kind of market that poorly or explain that in a weird way. They are consistent about the it plays Switch 1 cartridges. They are consistent about that.
And Switch 1 eShop games.
Yes. They've been consistent. Super consistent about that.
Ah, ducked it. Also, I hate this platform.
What's a platforming game without platform?
This platform is your center of gravity, but if you're jumping around weird, because this is the center of gravity, things can get kind of screwball. Just a bit. Now, we do need some extra star bits, so I just at least star bits.
There's one more star bit up there. You can hit the meat number. It's on the wall. By the cannon.
Yeah, I already. Come on, I want more star bits.
Oh, it already hit 69.
Yeah, I got the one off the wall while you were talking. And now, you need to get a bullet bill, attract, jump to get it to go higher, run around like an idiot.
Yeah.
I've played Galaxy.
We have Bullet Bill, Torpedo Ted, Missile Meg. What's the fourth one going to be?
Love me some Missile Meg.
What's the fourth one? Cannon Carl?
That would be the cannon, not...
Well, it could, the way they could do that, well, this would be weird, I guess you could give it the full name, it would be a cannonball.
I was gonna say Rocket Rick. Because...
Yeah.
Anyway.
You just randomly in wonder, Missile Meg, Missile Meg.
Okay, so, like, with the game and the whole Switch, now, a caveat, and when I realized this, I was like, I talked about, one, bomb, so, bombs are, well, they're bombs, so.
They're made in a bomb factory. They're bombs.
They can blow up glass. You said Nintendo was heavily advertising the backwards compatibility. I was going to say there is a caveat with that makes certain confusion make more sense. That was apparently mostly a, like, American, European, and Japanese thing. Apparently, a lot of, like...
I wonder if other cultures don't advertise that as much because they think they're, like... they're not as stupid. Because in America, we are really stupid and need things spelled out for us.
A bunch of other countries were confused by that. Scratching an itch again.
Ow.
And, since the stream's holding, I'm also double checking how everything looks on Twitch, because by all accounts, this stream should still be streaming. It's not... Yeah, apparently I'm still in the category. Good. We shall continue in a minute, because apparently I'm still in the category. Meaning, it does show... Yeah, nice. I'm just making sure. I want to stream, but I'm paranoid. But yeah, apparently... Where's...
Right there.
Yeah, I want to get the god awful mission done first. Because if you get a rainbow star, you can blow up the... Hit.
They're really like hitbox.
Yeah, I did blow him up though, which is fine.
I have seen people not realize there was a star there and try to do this mission via. No, that might be close enough. Maybe. No, just been out of the range. I have seen people not realize they want you to use a star. Again, I don't want to keep bringing up Eva Raptor, but I think he attempted to do this was just.
That'll do it.
That'll do her.
Yeah, because I want to get the worst bonus mission out of the way. I need the...
Do you ever think the mission itself isn't the problem and that it's your skill issue?
Okay.
68.
I don't remember how many you need.
There's one more up the chunk left, so 30.
Oh.
Wow. Wow, they... You only need to break like 2 of them.
Yes. I know you say skill issue, and there is a divide here because this is the destroy my trash.
Missions destroy your trash. How do I delete this from the game?
Okay. The thing is, the first trash mission is not that bad.
And I don't want to be that guy because due to these missions being terrible and everyone hating them, we kind of sort of argued about this in the recording, but these missions are the types of missions where it's like you need to basically sort of know an exact set, and when I remember people saying
For this one, aim at the light.
aim at where the coins are.
The bombs
Because
can make...
those lights, if you shoot over the star of it, don't you get a coin?
Yes. The problem,
On, wait, we might barely do it.
you get about 5. Woo! You get a minimum of 5, except the bombs can blow up other bombs.
Okay.
So if you position extra bombs, the explosions will track. But I
And like when I made a joke about, oh, you basically fail on like the basically like diaper baby missions for diaper babies, but then are like
Okay, that one I know. The first garbage mission, aim at the lights.
even with the aiming at the light, you barely did that.
Yeah,
Just barely.
because I knew you could get 5 bombs in the time unless. Got a moment that weird. Try to. I do word vomit. You have enough time for roughly 5 bombs to blow up, except the bombs can blow up the bombs. So.
It's the second one of those that will be the holy shit if you're actually able to do it in a single attempt. Because for both of those, I've seen people say that, oh, you're all overreacting, these missions aren't that bad, just aim where the lights are.
In the second one, you have to do like adjacent, not exact, and that's the whole secondary issue there. Close enough.
Help, you're already freed. Turn sideways, you daft
Collectible. Up and down. Don't know.
Hey, look, it's a Twitter reply chain. Also, you don't have a lot of star bits, but don't you shoot the star bits you can blow up the mines? Yeah. Oh, good, cheater mode.
If you want to be that person.
I would say do, like, safety over efficiency.
I'm not disagreeing with you! I'm just making a point. If you want to be that person,
because I do feel like that's something...
hold on.
Because there's something I do feel like a lot of people really do forget in this game is like, oh wait, you can lob star bits. Because there are certain sections that are kind of difficult, and it's like, just shoot star bits at things. Make the section easier.
If you're going to use star bits as ammunition, you can blow up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, buddy.
Why are the bomb designs in Sunshine so weird? Why did they give them a, like, digital screen for a face?
Oh, bullshit, man.
Yes.
Spin! Immediate.
Trailer shot?
Yep. The reason I give you a bomb is because there's... Like, on. Yeah, there's the one of, and then there's the class on the cannon. You have to have limited mobility and run, and this is somewhat tight unless you start jumping around. Because I've seen people go like, oh, that's actually kind of a tight timer, and if you miss the star, you basically end up in space. I'm actually going to hold this with both hands.
What happens if you miss the star but hit one of the metal grates flying around? Or you just like plummet at that point?
Yeah, you're either off into the death plane that's far out, or you plummet to a death plane. It's all death. It's all death and sadness and destruction and sadness.
Like, there's that meme tweet where it was like, common video essayist title. I think it was like the sad loneliness of Mario Galaxy or something like that.
Top Maniac and the Top Man tribe.
Ah, yeah.
And then it's the main boss, and then we'll probably end off, because I need to do editing. I'm not editing. Oh, I can also, I mean, when I get over there, I can show gravity, the best secret. If you ground pound
Anywhere on the platform is them?
they need to be up. If you get near a mole before it attacks, ground pounding stuns them. I've seen people who run up and try to snipe those guys. Pro tip. Do what I did. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, sucker. The one trick is consistent. That just works throughout the game. Transform! And when I say throughout the game, I mean throughout the game. I don't remember, but all I know is I'm just doing...
Oh, hey, Force 2D section. I guess Galaxy isn't a 3D platformer.
Oh, come on. There's like...
I thought people would normally do it off the platform. Question that.
Alright.
Because you're so close, I think a backflip will get you. I believe a spin is shooting you back to the...
No. I'm just... A backflip would technically do it. I ended up touching the one thing. I just need to...
Yeah, just backflip.
When it's up.
Like I said, Force 2D section. I guess this means Galaxy isn't a... I guess this means Galaxy isn't a 3D
These are saved,
platformer.
those are not.
Because those are the ones that have the movement.
Yeah. Indent.
And like the too much 2D thing, that is so hilarious to me because that shows colors is so at least stable as a video game. People have to make up something to complain about it.
We're talking about that.
Because you don't see the standard applied to other games.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, by your people's logic, Crash Bandicoot isn't a 3D platformer.
So, yeah. I know Galaxy, because I've played it multiple times. Even if I don't remember the names of stuff, I just need to look at stuff and I can tell you exactly. Because this is the Top Man boss. That's a long jump because of that weird angle. Yep. Actually, alright. In case people maybe stumble into this for the first time, I'm not going to use it. That's a Luma shop. Pay star bits for one item.
For a life or the extra health?
Yeah.
Why would you ever pick the lives? The extra health is objectively better.
Basically.
Hey, it's Top Man Gioni.
This boss is also objectively free.
Free real estate.
Can be. So it can be. I just have slight depth problems. It's still pretty free. I just have some depth issues.
Yeah.
Stream's a whole thing. Maybe it was that one setting. What the hell?
I don't know.
Though knowing my luck, I'll think it's the one setting, and then we'll try streaming another day, and everything will catch fire again. Rolling done. Battle Rock.
Oh, Battle Rock Comet. And here is the problem with the whole Comet thing.
Yes. But there might...
Alright, to be fair to the game, unless I misremember, was that Purple Luna was the 2-star things. They can remove comets. Can they force them to spawn?
That's... I was about to maybe use the mover. But I'm gonna check in here, and then I can explain the mover, and why this whole thing is dumb!
And, dude...
Yo!
To be fair to the game, at least they give you the ability to remove them. It's still dumb, but at... But at least the developers kind of realized that and compensated.
So Somewhat.
And that would partake in a race, but not just any race, a special type of race to see who's the fastest.
And it's... I was wondering how you do that. Hidden boost. Stop. Alright. With the button for the... Fool. He's one of the...
This is the first one of these. Man is as slow as molasses.
Even with a bad start.
And I think it was crouch.
I crouched! Alright. I crouched, but then I hit the wrong combination. You have to hit the jump. Alright. Crap. It's coming up on me though. Oh, I'll look it up. I don't remember. No, you crouch and then it's like the jump button or something. And it is the first one, so it's fine-ish. I never talked about this. Yes.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs!
It's a Daredevil! Damn, it's Daredevil Top Man Gianni. That's
okay,
not...
you say that, but you did get...
hit because of the depth perception, which sometimes happens, yes. You're not wrong, but this is generally if you focus because you're not on a timer.
Well, and another thing, because you have to jump on him, was doing the homing stomp in this fight, or is that not a good idea because it might...
I think sometimes if he moves, you'll just ram the saw blade.
Or you would hit one of the enemies.
Yeah. You're not on a timer, you're just one hit.
Yes. Yes, but I don't...
No, Gerzen, I get it.
I don't like these missions.
I don't either, but this one is...
To be fair, most of these missions are at least... The thing I will always say was challenge. I will take challenge when it is relatively short. Because these are normally just boss fights.
And if you really
I was going
want
to say you could, because of the whole not being on a timer thing, instead of trying to just speedrun Bomb Rush him, you could actually try to take out the enemy that spawns first, because man just kind of moves. He doesn't really try to like attack you.
These are the only guys I don't like.
Well, because they're actually trying to attack you.
3. You're not on a timer, and you can bum rush pretty easily. My problem
I
with...
said, like, to be fair with the Daredevil missions, most Daredevil missions, except for, you know, very few, and even then, I think it was really only Galaxy 2 that does this, especially was that one, it is always just the boss fight, so because it is always just the boss fight, they are normally short enough.
Yes. Done. Boss.
Yeah, that guy,
What?
we got a comment in the first dome because we never did a comment for
I can do comments slightly out of order as needed, just a back and forth. Do this, I can stop, and I need to edit. It's gonna be that bad. The stream's actually holding.
Oh.
Yay!
Gotta love Cooper Road.
Best stream so far.
This track is Cooper Road, and you will never convince me
Otherwise.
And I know it's...
Sucks. quitting out of this game and losing all the lives.
Yes, that does suck, but to be fair, well, I do hate using this defense for their lives, especially when...
Gotta take it slow.
Especially when someone has the skill...
If you hit the fire bar and bounce...
Yes. Like, I have seen people die there because they get nicked by the fire, and then because it starts doing the hot thing, he will then basically jump, get pulled down, and get pulled into the black hole.
You take it slow, it's fine.
Basically, what I was going to say, well, I hate, like, using this defense, especially when you have someone with a skill level of, like, a Phil or an Egoraptor that basically is worse than a literal toddler playing.
I just want to show this. Safe up here.
You know, while the life thing, the game not saving that is super annoying, especially because at least Sunshine saved your life. To be fair, most shit in the early game, I think, is not, like, hard enough where you will most likely not die consistently. Like, every time you died, you have only died once.
Once! Yes.
Because most shit in the early game is actually, I feel, relatively fair.
You need to take time to get that. It's usually pretty lenient. Make it to Bowser. Start the boss fight. Just do that.
Start the fight for real. Ah, oh.
And I'll probably wrap up because I need to edit. I don't care if no one was in here. This stream went amazing. Maybe it was that one setting, but this is just happenstance. False flag. People said that setting gets accidentally enabled all the time.
Well, no, when I return to Mega Man Zero, which I will try to do in like 3 days.
In 3 days, I'll conquer the world.
I'm making no promises on that because...
Hold on, big jump.
I'm making no promises on
So,
that.
he runs away from you, but if you just kind of meet on opposites, he'll just kind of run around and he tries to escape you. He does a fire attack, shock waves, then he'll do big jump. Now I'm gonna do something nobody does ever. I'm not moving. Hi, bud. Alright. People chase him. Just don't. Is it some cases slower? Yes. Is it like the safest lineup? Because this is literally a planetoid. Also, because of watching that video talking about like the development of stuff, when the team was told put Mario in space, they were like, oh god, what the hell, space? See, he just comes around.
Space.
That was the boss. I did that without taking damage. This isn't the hardest game. There's just a few.
Hey. Honestly, I feel like, barring the potential ball busting of certain comet missions, it's like, I would say most galaxies in this game are really not that hard to kill the last, like, 2
Stream
hours.
without drops or problems. It's
Ah,
a Christmas miracle.
it does exist!
They do exist. Now, the thing is, I'm gonna see what our star bit count was because I don't remember. And then maybe do that Hungry Luma if we have enough before stopping, because that's just the Hungry Luma.
It was 400.
Yeah, it was 400. I'm close to that.
No, I was going to say I'm pretty sure you were past that. And then, that's the one thing
Yeah.
I love about like 100%ing a game as you play, because like they designed the game for like normal people and children who can barely play the game. It's like because you've cleared out everything up until this point, as you unlock things, more and more is unlocked from the start.
Yeah. We're going for 100% though. But yes, this thing can make comments appear. I'm doing air quotes though. Because he's not actually getting rid of comments or making them appear.
It is literally just shifting them in the cycle.
Yes. It's just messing with the cycle. The game internally has a, like, schedule it keeps to.
Don't you have to look into that in between recordings?
It's wacky tabacky.
So we can talk about it in between recordings and also possibly try to manipulate it at any point later.
Okay, when you're off cycle, I know how to basically manipulate. Oh god, Sling Pod. Yeah, that's a good ending, because this is a...
You say, oh god, except this. This is the star bit grinding mission.
Yeah, if you die, I can get some extra star bits, which is a plus. And I can also use star bits and make this pretty easy. And because this is entirely sling pods, I might literally put half the controller down and literally aim with both. Literally aim with both of my hands to make sure I do well at this nonsense. Because you... like, it's not super challenging. I know what you're talking about is just the fact that you can easily...
When you get to the end of this mission, there are a bunch of big clusters.
There's of star bits, and if you die, you get more star bits, so a lot of people rack up their death count to basically get like the 50, get alive.
That's another funny thing. I'm not sure if this version of the game does so given how similar a bunch of things are, and did not notice this for years that the game actually has a total number of deaths on like the save file. And I was like, wow, I never noticed that's what that was.
Yes. There's a death counter.
Oh, I thought you died for a second there.
It's this area, but you can also... oh, wait, you have to keep holding. Damn it! My bad. Forgot you do have to keep holding. I like to go. But it is a checkpoint. You do get all the crap back.
Like, look at that. You literally, I think, you basically just doubled your star bit.
Yes. Because you do have to keep holding, which I did admittedly forget about. That was my bad.
You know,
What?
next stream we should maybe do
Damn it.
to make the streams different from the recorded playthrough, which actually maybe do the rest of this in multiplayer.
It's fine. I mean, I'm past it. The checkpoints are good. Like I said, I don't mind death. And most people end up having sort of similar issues with this nonsense. I have some serious depth perception. Blow up that! I knew this would kill me. Killed me a bunch of the Let's Play too. But even over here, just getting all the star bits. I said dumb stuff in this game would kill me. Oh, bull fucking. that the lineup. That's the other issue on doing this, dying and sort of bitching about nonsense, is the other problem with this is the lineup is kooky. Because you basically, like, the hitboxes on these are...
That is one of those moments where I do find it weird, and again, I think I pointed this out in the recorded playthrough. I do find it weird that, like, the 3D All-Stars of this version didn't add, when you're, like, pulling back on these, a little arrow that shows you, like, where you're going to shoot.
Because I keep missing because I have a depth problem, and this is already problematic as hell. So, I just don't like the swing pods. I'm trying. It's not the worst thing, and the depth for star bits is good, and people will grind star bits in here by dying anyway. Meaning, yeah, your depth count goes up, you get star bits out the ass.
The death count is like the death account on the like
Oh, bull!
file is literally meaningless.
I just have a thing where I don't like death counts in games. It's just the final stretch, but the deaths are getting star bits, so it doesn't fully matter. A lot of people don't like the sling pod. It's the motion controlled stuff and just one or two other missions that parts will kill me. And I do like having some death just to show is like, oh yeah, it is literally that kind of problematic. But again, I'm nearly making back what I lost in here, which is cool. And then this is literally just about as straight as you can get. Yeah, it's fine. We'll end off in a second. I don't mind the death because I did get a bunch of star bits dying, so yeah. And yeah, it is ultimately meaningless.
Because there's that big coin. If you go for that, you can get even more.
Yeah.
A very sticky situation. Oh my.
See, because I basically got most of
Because you got like nearly 200, and you basically got everything back.
yes.
Nearly everything.
Basically,
Mm-hmm.
about to end off then, because I need to edit. We died in the Let's Play. I was dying at some of the dumb stuff in the Let's Play that will go up on YouTube. This stream will actually go up as a single video, which is cool. Doesn't matter that there wasn't anyone in here. I actually didn't have to split the streams. It's one stream. But it's also 2 a.m. and I haven't edited. I think I made good progress because I wiped out an entire dome. And got to show the kitchen ovens. Oh yeah. Gives me a bigger variety so I can do more nonsense. Now, I'm going to try and do my outro and everything. This is basically me getting better at truncating, but I'm awkwardly doing a Twitch and YouTube mixed outro since this goes up on YouTube. I'm archiving important streams. So, first off, as I've said, because it is a really good way to explain desperate shilling, you're basically the beggar or the vagabond on the street shaking your cup of change or you're flipping over a hat. For YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. For Twitch, could you spare a follow? Please spare a follow, like, comment, and subscribe. joking aside, if you enjoyed the stream or videos or anything we're doing, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch so I can maybe reach affiliate. That would be cool. Kind of indirectly pushing for that. So you have to beg. Might add a joke in the winter. I could be a Salvation Army person dressed as Santa in like December, ringing the bell. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, take Twitch follows. Twitch has a limit on some widgets and stuff. So most of the social media links I have are easier to find on YouTube. Some of those sites are cesspools, but if you do, basically follow me on social media or whatever different sites call that. It helps our communities grow. And someone else's joke is basically, there's so many things you have to shill. It's like, do whatever you have to do on any site I'm posting this nonsense on. That's just an easier way. And I might start saying it that way because that's just better to cover all the bases. But with that said, this stream actually held. It went well. With the one setting, I don't lose frames. The one setting is off, so it seems like that was killing my streams and not our internet, which is great. But we need to go. So to do the outro I do on YouTube, I'm going to mix the Twitch outro into that as well, because on YouTube, the stream is a single video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And for Twitch, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. Hope you come back someday. See you later. Yep, sometimes I stumble. Kind of awkward. I have that problem. I can't say words. We do that in commentaries a lot. Sorry, that outro was a little bit awkward, so I might just repeat it so that I can say a, better outro. I get tongue-tied a lot. The problem today, I have some snot in my nose. Anyway, like I tried to say, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.